Welcome everybody back to World Box, and today I have a fun episode for you with some interaction. So today I have 20 islands, and I'm going to be spinning a wheel every 2 minutes after the year 100, and for every island that gets picked, I sink it. And now you might be wondering, why 20 islands? Well, that's because today is actually my birthday. And I'm officially 20 now. And so I thought, what better way than to have 20 islands? All of them are different biomes, except for each of them are 2. And then, yeah. And doing testing on this map and whatever, I was originally going to have it be the 4 races, but that would take 500 years, and that takes a long time to do. So, yeah. But they should be able to develop boats by the year 100 and be able to navally invade. And only after that will I start the timers, as well as our special wheel for 1 through 20. So, alrighty, let's get right into this. 20 Island Battle Royale, but every 2 minutes, an island sinks. And let's go. Now, some of them might have more population than the others based on, accidental, placements and whatever. Just, not all, it's just going to be a whole cluster of everything going on. But I have set it to only the Age of Hope, so that there isn't any, disadvantages going on. And for the rules, I am turning off rebellions, but I am leaving on the diplomacy, and everything else should be fine. Yep, we got 20 islands. We got plains, crystal, arcane sands, jungle, permafrost. We got mushroom, blessed, swamp, candy, which I guess was killed off by the bears and the gingerbread men, and what was this one? Lemon. Yeah. It seems like that's the only one that's died so far. There's already alliances that have been made, and then they're just, totally destroying them. Turtle Legion, Turtle League. What is it with turtles and the dwarves? And now they're at war, and I don't even think that they have the skills or anything necessary for that. It is getting ever... Oh, they do have boats. They do have boats. That's good. But still, by the year 100, I'm going to be starting the timers with the wheels. And every 2 minutes, we're going to sink an island. But we're going to start at year 100 by sinking an island. And we'll see which one will go. So many villages are getting set up and then destroyed. Probably on just this one island right here. But they're getting killed off by the bears. And why is it... Some of these islands have, really low population compared to the others, and I don't know why. But either way, it is the year 100. And you know what that means. Time to spin the wheel. Alrighty, everybody. Now, this is our wheel. Our wheel of names from wheel9names.com, whatever. I just searched up for a basic wheel thing. But I think this is what most people use. But today, we have 20 islands. So 20 names of 1 through 20. But now, let's spin the wheel and see what island will get eviscerated from the earth first. And ooh, it's spinning. Spin, my child. And we got Island 16. And that's our winner. Now we're going to remove it. Now, let's figure out where this Island 16 is. So we got 1 through 5 on the top, 6 through 10 on that, 11 through 15, and 16. The Spears of Otil. It is time for you to get obliterated. Go to the massive thing. Go here and wipe them out. I want to keep the people because that'll be interesting. We are 1 island down with 19 remaining. The 2 minutes is set, and let's resume. I want to keep it on the fast speed because I can. And also, it'll actually get some involvement with hopefully different nations being able to take over one another. And what is everybody doing with Sakur? It does seem to like have one of the most populous things, except for the Onoi or stones and whatever. But it does look like it's getting taken over, but by who? Anyone who takes over a larger amount of land than this will have a severe advantage until they get wrecked by the wheel. This, I really want to do some more wheel stuff. Oh, look! Spears of Otil, is that just like... Yeah, that's it. Oh! The dwarves we killed off there just settled on the Candy Island. And they seem to be surviving, though they are losing a lot of population. But yeah. Looks like... Oh yeah, the Onori stones took over that island. Who just took over that island? No, actually, who did that? What is this? That's the Rocky Aurora. No, seriously, where's the Rocky Noir or whatever? I can't find it? That's weird. Oh, it's just right there. It's just their neighbors. Okay. Yeah, this will be... It looks like they're kind of getting taken over, but everything's just happening. There's so many wars and everything that's going on. So many of the original kings are dying now. Ooh, this island's getting taken over. And that got taken over by the great Idem. During my, original concept for this video, when I had, the humans, or orcs, dwarves, and elves. Now, pause it. And let's go to the wheel. You know what this is. It's the wheel. And now let's spin it to see the next island that will get erased from the world. And it looks like it'll be island number 14. Let us see what that one is. Now we'll remove that. And now let's see, Island 14. So we got 1 through 5, 1 through 10, 11 through 15. It looks like this candy biome, who is owned by the Aurora Pix, which is our blessed biome over here, is going to get eviscerated. Now let's take this from here and wipe them out. Now what are they going to do? I don't know. I'm probably going to decrease that by a tiny bit and actually make it the ocean color. No, I want it there. That should be better now. Left a little bit there, but that's fine. I did take just the tiniest of chunks from their ocean thing over there from the Great Edom. But the Aurora Pix, they still got their stuff. But I've restarted the wheel, and let's go. So it does look like it's either... Yeah, the Great Edom has 3 islands, and the Awir Stones has 2, I believe. But now they have 3. And they're going up against 2 enemies, the Miners of Tyr and the Great Edom as well. And it seems like there are Great Edom soldiers down here, but they aren't taking it. They mildly are, but not too much. Oh, and the Awir Stones just took over that crystal biome. That'll really boost their population as well as just their general stuff with materials, as the crystal biome is best for dwarves. And now why do this with dwarves instead of humans? I like the dwarves better. I root for dwarves in anything that there is. The Awir Stones is taking over a lot of stuff. Whoa. Hold on a second. I saw something interesting. There are 2 villages on this one island. I did not think that would have been possible. I guess if you have it on each side, it'll be fine. But yeah, that's interesting. I never knew that. But, oh, so many people are going against the Awir Stones. And I wonder why. I mean, it's 3 separate powerhouses going against them. But they are standing their own. They still have 3 islands. We got the Miners of Tyr, the Great Edom, and this red one, Rocky Dagor. Oh, but it looks like their capital was taken. So now they moved down to this one, which they own, but they only have 20 population. This is their last thing. And they have no more wars. But it does look like the Great Edom is now at war with the Miners of Tyr, and you know what that means. It is time for the wheel. You know what time it is. It's time for the wheel. Let's spin it and see who will get eviscerated. Oh, so close. It was almost Island 1, but now it is Island 2. We will remove that. And let's find it. Island 2, a part of the Great Edom. It's a crystal biome. This is going to be a major loss for any competition wanting to take this over later on. But we're wiping it out. The crystal creatures as well as the population from this island will now disperse. Man, it's already been 300 years in this world. I thought things would have taken a lot faster. But I guess when it comes to the dwarves' war AI, it's really hard. Oh, the Great Edom is down to their final capital, I believe. I don't see any other yellows. Yeah, that seems to be it. It seems like Or took that over. The Miners of Tyr and Or are the big powerhouses of this game right now. The War picks, I guess, as well. They got 2 islands, but I think it's mainly the blue nations. Oh, and Rocky Dagor just took over the Weir Stones, finally. Oh, but it looks like Or and the Miners of Tyr are finally at war now. We'll see how that goes. The Miners of Tyr seem to be winning because they have more population, and they just got a major power boost by taking over that center island. Now it seems like Or is onto its final island. And it's only taken 350 years. But, oh, they stopped the war. That's interesting. Boats are still going everywhere, though. We even have this purple nation that hasn't done anything, the Rakiakum, or Rakiakum, something like that. But the Miners of Tyr with 420 population, they're doing quite good for themselves. Either everything has 1 or 2. But then there's the Miners of Tyr, and they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They look to have 8 population, 8 islands, maybe 9. Something like that. The timer. Let's pause it. And let's go to the wheel. And the island to get eviscerated is Island 19. Alrighty, let's remove that. Oh, and this was the island that originally fell apart but then got reconquered. But, unfortunately, that's not how this works. We're going to delete it once more. And all the civilians will stay there, and they even have a boat. The timer has been started again, and let's get going. There doesn't seem to be many wars these days. But also, you got to get the right population. As well as, different kings have like their different stats and whatever. And that'll change how this all goes. I'm wondering if I should have done it where I remove an island every certain amount of years or something. That would have been interesting, but also every island would have been gone by this point. But I'm not changing it now. I'm way too far in. But yeah, it doesn't seem like too much is going on. I might have to just do something about it. if a war doesn't start by the next timer, I'm going to declare rage against all of them. And they're all going to be at war until there's only one nation left. And if I'm rooting for anyone, it's going to be the miners of Tyr. If that's how you pronounce it. I am assuming it is, but yeah. Let's actually look at the King of Tyr. Like, lots of iron. Excruciating face smash. Barbaric denial. Ponderous platandid. Clogs. The niceness. And the crooked vertigo. That's funny. Their names for the different armors are really funny. It's just like a whole bunch of nonsense as well. Yeah, just the only things that are happening are kings are dying. Alright, let me check and see. It's 3 separate alliances. Wow. And none of them are at war. Well, there's the timer. Let's pause it and let's delete an island. And it looks like it is Island 9. We'll remove that. Let's see. Oh, it's one of the miners of Tyr's islands. But this is how it goes. And they're all gone. Well, okay, so everything that's going to happen, I'm pausing time again real quick. And I'm declaring spite on all of them. So that does mean all the alliances are broken, but I don't think that'll matter too much. And we're going to play. And now everybody's going to be loading up their armies and going everywhere. It looks like the Rocky Aurora right here is trying to get taken over by the miners of Tyr. Well, they have an enemy army inside of their thing. Never mind, they just got brought back home. Oh, the miners of... might have crashed. Well, okay. Something interesting just happened. I think my game crashed, but I went back to an autosave and hopefully it'll be fine. I am turning off the Sonic speed and I'm putting on ×5 speed. I want to restart the timer and then we'll get going because I believe... Yep, everybody is spited against each other. And I am turning off diplomacy. Oh, that just undid all that. But either way, we'll just spite them all again. But I'm going to start the timer and we're going to get going. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. The Rocky Deer to Hor in this top left corner just got taken over by the miners of Tyr, as well as the Rocky Akum. The miners of Tyr are probably going to be the winners of this based on how much they have. But we shouldn't count out any of them. Like the Seor miners, they've done nothing. And the Air Shields have done nothing. The Rocky Degor has done stuff, but they're getting taken over by the War Picks, which just took them over. And then this island is all that remains of the Rocky Degor. This island's getting taken over by the War Picks, it looks like. Yeah, but it looks like they might be getting taken over by the Air Shields. We'll have to see. I don't know why, but I saw a king on here. It looks like the Rocky Degor they just traded islands. And that was a big population island. What was that island? Oh, it was a blessed. That makes sense. They got a big farm over here, but they got purple sheep and they're eating the wheat. Huh. Well, I got a funny thing from one of the first tries of this map. I originally had it to where there was all 4 races. And when I put humans on the crystal biome up here, right where this would have been, I named them, like, especially, I named them Crystal Men, but with a TH at the end. So Crystal Men. And I thought that was funny because, like, I was looking for ideas for this video and someone suggested a Breaking Bad reference. And I was like, yeah. There's the timer. You know what we have to do. Unfortunately, we haven't gotten to use this wheel as much as I'd like. And maybe in future videos, I'll do it better. But for this, let's roll it one more time, as everybody's probably going to get taken over in the next 2 minutes. And it looks like Island 8. Remove that. Let's find it. Right here. This Arcane Sands. We're going to get our little finger. And we're going to wreck it all. And the timer has been started again. Everybody is dispersing. And it looks like this was taken over by the year shields, but it looks like it's getting taken back over by the Miners of Tyr. And yeah, it's only 3 left. It's the Miners of Tyr who are currently trying to get taken over by the Weir Picts with that looks like a massive army. 1 second. There we go. Yeah, 27 and 11 army going here, but there's also, why are there so many boats and so many armies? That island got taken over, but this island's going to get wrecked by a 39 army. And this one's getting taken over by 2 separate armies. The Weir Pict, oh, I guess this island down here got wrecked. So now it is just a 1v1 between the Miners of Tyr and the Weir Picts. And they're going to lose because, like, it's one island against, what, 15? Actually, let's see, 4, 7, 10, 13. It's a 13-on-1 island battle royale now. But this has been fun. I like doing this where we have, like, the little timer. We have the... And everything. I just love everything I did with this. So please, if you would, since it's my birthday, if you could consider subscribing, leaving a comment, leaving a like. It helps with the algorithm to push out these videos to more people and expand the channel in more ways than one. And if you could do that, that would be greatly appreciated. And oh my goodness, for this, I'm going into 1 speed. And I'm watching this. So many dwarves. They got more army here than the population of that island, and they got it taken over. Wow. This has been intense, and we finally have our winner. Oh, and speak of the devil, the timer goes off right as it ends. I hope you enjoyed the video. The Miners of Tyr 1 started off in the jungle. Who knew? For some reason, I really thought that the dwarves in the crystal biomes would have won because of their, like, enhanced stuff. With their enhanced stuff. Maybe if there was other races, maybe. But there were problems with that, and it had taken way too long, even though it took about the same amount of time, basically, for the winner to be decided. But this is it from me. My name is Crafted, a wizard, a witch, and if you don't subscribe, I'll throw you in the ditch. Goodbye.